Okay guys, welcome to 448 Outdoors. Today I'm going to talk about how to throw a cast net. And so we're going to start off with the anatomy of the cast net basically. This is your hand line, and you're going to pull it down here. And this is your horn right here, this little ring on top. And these are tucks or brails is what they call them. So let's talk about loading this net up. This is what I'm going to call the preload. Let's start with the hand line here. So you take this hand line, you should have a loop in it like this. You're gonna pull it through in half and then back out so it looks just like this. And you're gonna put this around your left wrist if you're right-handed. And then you're gonna coil this hand line up in your hands in nice comfortable loops, nothing crazy, nothing big. And then after you get to that point, you're gonna pick up this horn right here. And you can put it in your hand, you can turn your hand over, just whatever's comfortable to you. There's so many different ways to do this. And the net is the same way. And then when you get to this position of your net, you want to pick the net up where it's about waist high, about your waist. Now if you're throwing in the water, it's going to be a little bit different because you're going to have to adjust that level to where you're at wading in the water, your water level. And you never want these coils below your lead line, because that'll cause you all kind of problems. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to check your net. Make sure it's clear of tangles, debris, obstructions, or whatever. And you'll just run through and do this. You can go all the way through it. And if there's any tangles in there, you need to straighten them out. If there's any limbs, trees, or whatever, you need to take them out of the way as well. So anyway, this is your preload. And this preload will be used for all three methods that I'm going to show you today of throwing a cast net. Well, I'm going to show you the first time is the old traditional way. It's where you put the lead in your mouth and you make the bag net, or you make the net up, and we'll go from there. So you're going to reach down here, you're going to take that lead, and there's a piece of string or rope in between the leads. You'll put that in your mouth, just like that. And I'm going to hold it in my hand for right now so I can talk. So you're going to reach down here and you're going to grab this lead line, and see there's another tangle. And then you're going to get about half the net. You just run your hands through there and you'll get about half the net, and that's where you'll make it up at. Now you'll set the net down on the other side of your leg here, and you'll pull your hand up. You leave that lead line on the outside part, okay? And then you'll put this back in your mouth, and this is how this is set up. All right, so you see, drop half and half, maybe a little bit more than half on the front. I'm gonna throw it one time so you can see how it goes. You're gonna pull the net out away from you. You're gonna rock back, and then you're gonna throw. The second way I'm gonna show you is what they call the triple load. You're gonna put the net back together, like I said, about waist high right here. Okay, this one's a little difficult for me because I don't throw it this way, but this is another method that you guys might be able to try. It may work better for you. The last one is how I like to throw it, the last method I'm going to show you, but I'm going to save it to the end. I'm going to tell you why I prefer it when we get to that point. So, same thing with the previous method. You're going to pick up waist high, but you're going to come in here and you're going to grab the lead like this, and you're going to get about 1/3 of the net here, okay? And then you're going to grab it in your hand just like this, and you're going to bring it around and you're going to throw it over your shoulder. Like I said, I have a hard time with it, and that little bit of tension right there between your hand and the shoulder will help keep it on there. And you're going to come in here. See if you can zoom in here a little bit. All right, and that'll be here like this. You're gonna reach in here, you're gonna grab that lead line, and you're gonna try to get half and half, half in your left hand, half in your right hand, okay? Once you get that, you're gonna reach down here, and you're gonna grab your net again, just like you did before, and put those leads on the outside, okay? I'm gonna back up here, and you throw it just like you did with the other method. You're gonna take and pull it out away from you and start back and then throw. Here, I'm gonna throw it for you one time. Out, back, and throw. This is how I prefer to throw, and the reason why I prefer to throw is I can throw for a distance here. The triple load method, yes, you open the net up and it opens the net up well, but I cannot throw for distance with that, and that's just me. You can do the same thing out of your mouth. When I was younger, I had braces, so I ended up learning how to throw it off my shoulder. I've been throwing it that way ever since. So you younger guys, if you got braces, this may be a way for you to learn how to throw. So you're gonna take this lead line right here. You're gonna throw it over your shoulder. Some people do it the back shoulder, some people do the front shoulder. You do what's easiest for you and what helps you keep it on your shoulder, because that's where it's gotta start. You're gonna reach down here and grab the lead line. You're gonna flip your lead line out till you get about half and half. Okay? Once you get half and half, you're gonna grab that lead line again and you're gonna put it on the outside. And from there, it's just like the other two methods. You're gonna raise out away from you, come back, and throw it. So let's see this in slow motion. Get back for momentum. Using your right hand, you're gonna throw it like you do a frisbee, holding on to those leads and then dropping them right there to your right and down. Don't even notice it when you're doing it after you've done it so many times. I never realized I did it until after watching it in slow motion. But practice, practice, practice. Here it is in fast speed. And there you go. Okay, so now you have 3 methods you can try to throw a cast net with. I would encourage you to get out there and try each one of them. Pick the one that you feel comfortable with and get after it. You're gonna have to get you a net and practice and work with it a little bit. This is not gonna be a 5-minute excursion. At least it wasn't for me, and I'm sure it's not been for a ton of other people. You're gonna have to get out there and practice. If you're a child watching this video, then I would encourage you to get the bait net. Get out there, walk along the beach, throw it, catch you some bait. Turn them loose if you're not fishing, but work on throwing that net. You can use either one of these, either one of the 3 techniques that I've shown, and get out there and practice it. It's March, spring fishing season's really fixing to start kicking off the next few weeks, and the bait will start showing back up. The silver mullet will start showing back up. So as an adult, I would encourage you, if this is the kind of thing you want to do, if you want to throw at mullet or catch you some bigger baits, get you a net. We'll talk about different size nets and stuff in a different video if y'all want to do that. But just get out there and practice, y'all. I would encourage you, when you're throwing this thing, to throw it to open it. Don't try to throw it at a long distance. Open it first and then work on your distance after that. You can catch fish in an open net, but you're not going to catch them if you don't open that net. And if y'all want to watch another cast net video, y'all can check this one out right here. If not, God bless y'all, and we'll see you next time.